Hi, how's everybody doing? I'm not having a very good day. I mean, I can say that probably, but I'm kind of in my brain, I'm down because I spent so much time doing purposeful things or things that make sense, and I realized they only make sense in the eyes of my parents. Still, they don't say anything, but my brain is just wired that way. It's always there. This is how I grew up. I'm only allowed to do things that make sense, that have a purpose. Crafting doesn't have a purpose in their opinion, so it kind of goes into my brain as well, right? But it has a big purpose for my mental health. It does. I know it. The longer I don't craft, the worse are my spirits, if I can say it this way. So I just got into my room, and the problem is the longer I don't craft and only do stuff that, you know, my Etsy store, my household, things like that, then I feel like I lose creativity and I have no idea what to do. I came in here, I saw this, and I thought, let's just do something, and I couldn't decide, and I figured I can just start and go back to my journal. Maybe this way I can figure out something. And I saw this, you know, all the little things that I collect that are kind of pretty, but I don't know where to put them. And yeah, let's just, every time I pick up a signature, I kind of feel, I don't know, it kind of comes back, and I'm like, okay, maybe I could do this, or maybe I could do that. And remember I showed you I saved this piece? So I was thinking, I do like this, and I don't want to cover it up too much, but I got to do something to it, right? So I was thinking, and I kind of tend always to put stuff on this side and not on the back side for some reason. This is just how I work here. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe just to make a little pocket. Oh, if I would have cut this longer, you know, I just cut it off, but if I would have cut this longer, I could have made two pockets. One here and one here. I still can. This could be like a little, you know, but do I want to? Do I want to? I don't know. I don't know. And I said it so many times before, the signatures might end up completely different. So I wanted to, what did I want to do? I still have this. You know what? Let me get the glue gun and try to make it go away. Alrighty, there it is. I bought this for $1 at Dollar Tree, and it's still here. Let's see. I only need a teeny tiny bit. Whew! Look at that. Look at that. Glue gun, make it go. Wonderful. So there is no more. I keep it in another spot because I barely use it, as you can see. Okay, so what would I do? I don't think I need like, or I could do it this way. This way. Do I have like a pretty, ooh, that's pretty. But then if I stick it in here, it's kind of weird, right? And I have the numbers here. I'm trying to find a pretty spot to go underneath. Or maybe I'll just do it right here, right here. Where's it going? Oh, I like this. I like this from the beginning. So I don't know. I still want this part kind of. And I could keep it. How would I do that? Oh yeah, if I glue it, this would be just like, you know, let's try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we're gonna try. Okay, this part I'm cutting off, right? Right. I think so. Or, how is it gonna go? If it's like that, then I would make it what? Tuck spot pocket. I would probably make it a pocket. And then do I keep this? No. If I flip it over, it's gonna cover up this. I was thinking if I flip it over and maybe make a tuck spot out of this one, but I don't think so. I could punch something, I guess. I just want to do something. You know, I need to, and I'm telling myself all the time, you know what? We're just going to start this project that every day you have an hour in your room, you know, for yourself, but it will never work. It just doesn't work out because every day there is something that keeps me from it. So if I just glue it here and here and here, then I have a little pocket there. Okay. But I need to decoupage. Collage. For some reason, I've been into saying decoupage. Okay, do I have leftover papers right here somewhere close to me? I don't think so. Ooh, I do. Actually, I do have this bin I haven't been into. Oh no, these are just the big ones. There's no... But I find stuff in here. Okay. We'll need to get to this later. Oh, do I need to... I'm cleaning and I feel like it's still the same because things start piling up that I don't put away. Like from my last video or the video before that, the baggies, I still need to put them away. And they are still here. And I still didn't figure out where to put this. I mean, I don't really need it, but I don't really want to toss it. So I'm thinking maybe I can put it somewhere in the back so I can stick something in there. But then, is it going to fall? Is it going to stay like this? I don't know. We'll put this in here where all of my... Oh yeah, all of my pens and stuff are in there. Okay, I'm trying to make way, or, you know, make a spot for my little boxes to come out. Okay? Because I do have paper pieces here that I could use to decorate, I'm guessing. Why are they, all of them are like this? And then I have cardstock. Who knows where I put all of my other paper pieces? We do not know, so I'm gonna deal with that. For some reason, I just don't want to rip it up. It's weird sometimes. Okay, I'm covering up this one. I'm thinking right now, maybe I should just leave it. It's cricket, you see? But I feel like it could be cool. It's just gonna be like a little tuck spot. I think that could be cool. Okay, let's just, you know, rip something. Start somewhere. As you can tell, I am just all over the place. Because I am. It's what, right now? Notice I didn't say good morning in this video because it's 2:40. It's 2:40, and every time I want to say good morning, and then if it's not morning, I have to explain that it's not morning for me. Okay, let's rip this. All right. Okay, that should be enough for now, right? And I'm trying to get, let me put this away, I'm not gluing yet. Okay, I'm trying to get a straight edge for what? For what? No, I think I go here. I'm going here, right? Straight edge. Just so I can cover up this up to the window. Yeah, somewhat here. It's leftover paper. So, you know. And it's glued to the envelope underneath. Now I'm thinking, is it gonna be too thick if I do it this way? But whatever. I'm just gonna glue, and then later I will cut around. That's what I'm gonna do. I hope it's not gonna be too much. Of course, can't even get the glue out. So Luna is sleeping right here in my craft room. My craft room is not far from the door, so if all of a sudden in the video you hear super loud barking, I apologize already. Because if somebody is gonna walk by the door, and people will, she will jump up. She's guardian. She's a guardian dog. She guards us. She always laying somewhere close to the door, paying attention to everything that goes on outside. Oh, maybe I should have done, well, it's okay. too late now anyways. Yeah, she will always guard us. And then she always barks like she's crazy. So. And she will bark, for sure. I can't even imagine that she's gonna lay there and not make a sound for a while. Okay, you know what? I'm tossing these just because they are double and they're kind of annoying right now to me. Okay. Am I gonna put the same? I think I'm gonna do the same right here. So I don't have... Look, should I just? I don't even need to rip it. I can just put it all over, turn it around, and then cut it, right? Right. I'm making it easy on myself here. Just need to put glue on there. To make it hold. And then I'll kind of line it up with the window. I even like this. I do. It's kind of cool. Okay. I'll just glue it on. And then I cut around here. Should be good. What did I toss? Oh, a piece of leftover paper. All right. So, talking to the hospital today. I'm still paying off my bills, you know, from the emergency room and stuff. And a while ago, I asked for an itemized bill for a certain bill, but they sent me a different bill. I'm like, but I don't want this one, you know. I want the one from the doctor who yelled at me. That's the only one I want, because I want to see what he charged. Really? I just want to see what he charged for doing nothing, because he didn't even touch me. And they sent me the wrong bill. Okay, let me see. Can I? Oh, I knew it. I was just thinking, if it's still a little wet and I fold this, is it gonna hold? Oh no, this is from the, I see. This came off from the envelope here. That's different. I don't know. I think it's gonna be way too much bulk if I put it like this. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't like it anymore. So this is not gonna be a tuck spot. It's just, I'm gonna cut it off here and it's just gonna be a pocket, because I don't like it. Oh, and it comes off the envelope here too. When I tried to rip off the paper, it wouldn't rip off. But now it comes off. Did any glue come out anyways? I think it did, because partially it is glued. There you go. Glue. More glue. Yeah. I'm cutting this off. That's what I'm doing. I have a line here already. That should be easy to cut off. And I'm still cutting cricket. I can tell that I'm still cutting cricket, and I'm going to. Now I have to re-glue this part as well. What do you want from me? Stick! Are you down? Yeah, you're not down either. Everybody's bugging me. What's wrong with you guys here? And yeah, this was not straight. Now this isn't straight. Okay, it's a junk journal. It doesn't have to be super straight, right? For some reason I want to keep this. Okay, let's see. Where was my page? That's my page. And I'm going to put it right here. I'm just going to cover it up with something because it's not straight. But I like what's underneath. And right now I'm also thinking I'm not going to cover this up. I'm not. I'll just make something, you know, I don't know, some decoration for this. And that's it. Now, let's make the edge here a little bit darker. Just a little bit. So, you know, you can't see that much. That it's not straight. Let's see if we can fix this. So, it doesn't get more straight than that, right? That's not straight, then it's not on me anymore. All right. Or do I just glue it here and then I have a big thing? No, I actually want this to be a pocket. Yep, I want this to be a pocket. And this edge can stay free, so if something has to go there, it can go there. But I'm gluing it down before I... Wait, this one is the top. Don't glue it down on the top. Just here. Maybe I should have taken off the plastic a little bit here, but I didn't, so now it's too late. And here. No, you glue down. Okay, we can still stick something in there, right? Yep. Okay, are you down? Hopefully. Okay, that's not too bad. Now the only thing is, what do I put? Look, I have all of these leftover papers here that I like and I don't toss. It's incredible. Didn't I put something else in here as well? Yeah, a piece of cardstock. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have little pieces. Oh, this could even stick out of the journal. Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? If it sticks out of the journal just a little bit. And then, do I have another longer piece here? I do have my... This could go like here on the bottom. And then we could put a flower or something there. Or something. Do we have anything around? I have this one. This one doesn't look bad. You know what? I'm thinking right now, I'm gonna glue this down. Just because. So it's out and away. Just like that. I didn't even glue it all the way. And this little leftover piece can go just on top here to cover up the straight edge. Okay, do we have anything else? A little teeny tiny piece. We have this teeny tiny piece here. Oh, it's gonna cover up everything. I don't want to cover up everything. Like this, maybe? It's a straight edge too, but hey. Papa. Okay. So did that. my little collage here. What else? I want to put something or not. Should I put anything on here? Do I have anything long? Why doesn't anybody have anything long here? I do have some long strips like that. There's a little bit of vellum. That's not bad too. And then all we need is something in the middle. Okay, what are you? Oh my God. Look at this. Pow. Done. Look at that. Yeah, somebody told me to toss my little leftovers. Now, I'm not tossing here. I'm not gonna toss my leftovers. I don't know how good the vellum is gonna stick with the glue, but this should dry more or less clear. And then I'm gonna put this little piece right on top. Okay, look at that. I'm leaving this. I like it. Now for the flower, and this I wanted to do before already. I want to try and see if I could use some of my embossing powders for that, because I have all of these embossing powders and I'm not using them. I do have green. Oh, look at that. I do have green. So let's try. How do I do that? Okay, you know what? Let me get this and just rip it up. Ooh, I got all these in here for a second. Rip this up. And then have the flower and try the green. Yeah, why not? Let's just try it and see what happens. I think I saw Corey doing that. And, you know, she is amazing with what she does. But also sometimes she makes me feel like I cannot do anything. You know, because she does everything so good. Okay, it's not gonna get everywhere, I think. Oh, did you see that? I dropped it. But good thing I dropped it right on here. Now don't breathe. Oh, I don't see. Ah, I don't see my tweezers. But that's fine because right now I do have this. Okay. Put this back in here. And close it up. Now I'm just going to use my heat gun on this one real quick. And then I'll be back. Let me see. It curled all of my paper. But that's fine. Look. I don't know. It doesn't look very green on cam. But it is green. Well, it's, what is it called? Sage. Sage. Let's put this one in here. And do it again. And what do we do for the top color? I don't know. I have blue and pink. I have cotton. I have a lot of white ones. And I have a lilac pearl. And I don't think it's going to be a lot, is it? You know what I'm going to do? Let's see, enough copper and gold. Okay. I'm going to do this one. Where's my thingy here? Okay. Let's put this over here. Let's get some pearl on there. No, that's not, is it? Lilac pearl, it is. Oh, Alexa is going to tell me something now. Reminding me, turn off avocado. Yeah, I'm making avocado soup. I'm cooking the avocado stuff for, you know, so I can dye some papers. She's like, turn off. Okay. Embossing this. And it didn't do 100%, which is cool. You know, there's a little bit of white. But I also want to just put it once and see if that's enough. Because I want to get some copper on there as well. Oh shoot, too much copper. Okay, I'm gonna use a little brush and brush some off. Okay, do I have, I left some brushes here, didn't I? I did. Okay, let's see. Because I do want some of that lilac there, you know. Just having a little bit of fun here. Okay, there's nothing here. Let's put this away and see what happens once I use my heat gun on that one. All right. I stuck my finger in there. Oh, look, some of it stuck to my finger. Should have waited, but it didn't really damage anything. Didn't. You know, Corey makes the most beautiful die cuts, I feel like. She always has something there, and it's amazing. But I'm just a little newbie here, but I do like it. I do like how this turned out. I'm going to glue it right here. Am I doing anything else to that first? No, I don't think so. Okay. Let's just glue it down. The only thing I really dislike about die cuts is, well, not all of them, but things like this. You have all the little tiny pieces that you have to get glue on. So I just do it as much or as good as I can. And that's the beauty of junk journals. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think that's why I like it most. Because it does not have to be perfect. Okay, where's my little... Oh no! Where are you at? You're not big enough, are you? And I want... Oh! No, because it's embossed. It feels a little harder. So it's a little harder to press down. But we managed. There you go. Okay. Okay, I kind of like it. It turns out pretty good. Now, this is my pocket. This is gonna look through, and there's a tiny bit of glue coming out, but that's fine. I think it's good. Look at that. It's kind of cool. I like how it's embossed in different ones. Plus, my fingerprint is in there, so hey, it doesn't get more unique than that, right? When your fingerprint is in there. Okay, what else? What else? What else? Oh, now I was thinking I should make like a little writing spot. And I have this. So I do not know. I'm just gonna do it, right? That's definitely putting something on there. Okay. And now what? Do I just do half of it so it goes in really easily? Or do I do more of it? Okay, let me see. So this part I can definitely take off. And then, look, I'm thinking the glue's somewhat there. Let's just cut it here and see. Cut here and see. Oh, what did I do? I cut it here somehow. Let's see. Yep, so this could be a little writing spot with a little decoration, of course, but right in the back. Okay. Just so, what do we do with that? Do I leave it and just make it like a tag, or do I want to, how do I punch it? I'm looking for something to use as a punch. I have my punches here. I just want to see what kind I want. Maybe just the little, let's see this. I have a corner punch. I have to go to my living room, I guess, to get the corner punch, so I don't want to get up. And once I go to my living room, you know, it could be that my doggo wakes up. I want this. Or how does this cut? Oh, it will make hearts. No, we don't need hearts. I'm just gonna do this one. I'm just gonna do this one just to make it different on top here. And I'm gonna turn it around for myself. Wow, I made it perfectly wide so I get everything everywhere. That doesn't happen very often. Okay, so next week, I told you, right, early morning, the solar people are coming. They have to get into my house, which means I have to put Luna into another room because she's gonna kill them. They're gonna be so scared if they hear Luna. Okay, I like it. Now, I want to use up some more of my little things here. Ooh, and here. How about this one ripped? Yes, we like it. We like it. I'm gonna put it this way. And what else could go there? What else could go there? A little bit of, I don't know, can we put any of these leftover pieces? Oh, I have one here that has blacks on there. Oh God, everything got stuck to it. Okay, why not, right? I need to use up some leftover pieces. It's a little bit of a black spot here. And what else could we put there? Maybe. How about that? That and that. I'm trying. No, it's not visible at all. Brown and brown didn't work for me, so let's find something else. My little tiny leftovers here, or maybe just use a piece of vellum here. That could work. But I want to use that ripped part. I'm just going to rip it all up. Yep, I like it. Just going to rip the little edge. And I'm going to glue this to the vellum first. And then I'm just going to rip it off here and glue the whole shebang on there. A little bit over this window. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, done that. All of the little tiny things have to go. Oh, I think I'm just gonna put them in here now, because this has like more. This way I can look without them coming out that quickly. And this one needs to go back. I got it from a friend a long time ago. Let me put it. And this is all this holds. My little needles. And I put it on my laptop right over there. This way everything is there. All right, everything goes back in. What am I doing? I'm doing this part now. Okay. And I'm still gonna reuse that and get some walnut. Where is my dauber? Right here. You know, I could just go around the edge, maybe. And this is cardstock, but not super heavy cardstock. So. And I'm gonna go around the edges here as well. And I showed you that I saved some pieces of paper. I think I'm gonna just use one here on the back of this. Let me see. Saved some, and it's almost the width that I do need. Right? Right. So I'm gonna tear it, but not too much. I'll tear it with this ruler. So this way it's not straight, but it's also not torn too much. Oops. Oh, Luna got up. So if you hear barking, close your ears. Of course, I'm not tossing this one. This one goes right over there. Luna, where you going? Oh, maybe my husband is home. That could be true. If he is home, then that's over here. That's gonna be over. Yes, he's home. So I'm just gonna finish up later. Okay, later means later. All right, it's later. It's actually 4 days later. I don't even remember what I remember. I think I wanted to put this on the back. Yeah, my hubby came home and then, you know, Luna starts running around and there is no more crafting involved. And once I stop crafting, it's over. You know, if I leave this room, I go work. That's all I do. I'm thinking here, I want to put this on the back, not forget. But I'm also thinking here, maybe like a photo or something would be good. So, I have no clue what I was talking about. Oh, look at this one. You know, I was just thinking if I clip it here or something, it kind of works. And then I could push it, but I would like to know how far. So let's see again. Okay, up to this line, remember? Up to this line, it works. So it's going to be like that. Let's do it. Let's just put her on there, so she's on there as well. And here, I don't know, I might just leave it like that and put something on top. I haven't decided yet, but now I want to do this. And, oh, guys, I got so stressed out yesterday. I don't know. I will never, I'm trying. I promise I'm trying. I'm trying to not to be too stressed out. Now I need to know if that's kind of in the middle, or how does this one go? The L is Where? What? Oh, I think I need to put it a little more to the side. What? Because they are not same size here, you know? You know what I mean? And I could push it. So I could basically either push it up to the end. That would work. Or, yeah, let's say. I can. Okay, so I can put it in the middle. All good. What was I saying? I have no idea. That I was stressed out. There. Can you tell? I'm still stressed out. Can you tell? I told my husband yesterday, I'm taking a day off tomorrow. I just have to take a day off because I'm so overwhelmed. And I got my period yesterday. And you know what happens? And you know what? Since I got my Jesus, shots. What is it called? Okay, I forgot what it's called. What are the shots called for COVID vaccine? There. Is it straight? Kind of, right? So since I got my shot, guys, my period completely died. I'm always like a clock, and since I got the shot, I get it all over the place, and I do not like it because I have no idea when it's gonna come, and it's not good, and I don't know why. And really, it just happened after the shot, so I don't know if the shot is connected to this or not. Thinking right now, can I do that? Do I have? I think I did, but maybe I don't. Maybe I just didn't know, you know. In my brain, sometimes I think that I have something. No, this is a pen, right? I don't know. Is this like the sticky pen? I can't tell. Should I try somewhere else first? You know what? Let's do this one first. Yes? No? Yes? I don't know. I just want... Okay. Then I need to prepare. If I want to try this, I also need to prepare. I want to see if I can put some of this embossing powder that I used also on the butterfly. And I'm not sure if this is the sticky pan. So let's see if this is the sticky pan. And how are we going to do this? We're going to do some... I wonder, is this the sticky pan? We will find out in just a little bit. I'll find out just a little bit if it is or it's not. Oh, it is the sticky pan. Oh, what? Look. I'm so unorganized, and then I still remember something that I didn't use in 4 years, and I know where it is. You know, it's so weird. Okay, let me use my heat gun on this. Okay, so that worked. Then I can do it on this one. I'm just gonna put this aside because I need to do it here now. I glued it down already, and I'm gonna just do the same thing we just did. Same thing, once again. I think I bought this pen at Hobby Lobby when it was, but this says like letter it medium pan. I need to get a brush because she got some on her face. And we don't need her face to be embossed, right? Okay. All here, all good. Put it away. And I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do it first. Okay, then I do want another color, and I'm thinking, do I want the purple a little bit, or do I want the green? I think I want the purple. Yeah, what was I saying? I told hubby that I'm taking a day off today. I'm so stressed out. I need to take a day off. My list is always so long. Oh my God, you have no idea. My to-do list is Super long, super long. I'm not gonna do the whole, or am I do the whole? No, I'm not gonna do the whole butterfly here. I'm just putting a little. Oh, Christ. Ah, he doesn't want to fall asleep today. He just sleeps 5 minutes at a time. Let me do this. Yeah, I gotta go check if he's covered up or not, and then I have to dry this. We didn't pick a good day, huh, BJ, to take a day off and just do whatever we like. Didn't pick a good day. Okay, why did I close this? All right, but you can talk to BJ. You know, he talks, he tells you whatever, how his day is going. I don't care that a little bit of the other powder came in here. I'm not making perfect stuff. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let's see if that helped. I also put a little bit of green on there. You know, it's not much, but it's a little bit of something. So I think it's cool. I'm not gonna stick it in there yet because it's a little hot, and I got some on my fingers last time. And I do not want to repeat this. Let me put this away. Okay, now what would I do? Is it cool now? Cool now? Are you cool now? Okay, I want, how do I want that? Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I want this. So I'm gonna just have 4. Let me rip this off. Where's my ruler? Ruler, where did you go? I do not know. It must be some, right here. That's fine now. I'm gonna rip here. Okay, and then I just need to figure out how far up I'm ripping, and I think I can just do the whole thing, right? Except for this here. Oh, I don't know how to hold it. Yeah, so my day off started out by me doing stuff. I didn't want to do anything today. I figured the day off means you don't do anything, but not for my brain. No, 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 no. My brain said, how about we work now? We have so much stuff to do. So right now I'm writing a fresh list every day. You know, I do have a running list in the back, just things to, like, it's more of a brain dump. But I write a list, a new list every day now. And I started writing on it. And I don't think PG is going to let us play here today. I'm thinking, what should I do? Should I try out one of the birds? They are so close together. I don't know, kind of, I don't know. I would like to. Let's do this. I should have taken my brush, but I didn't. Luna came here. Luna came to tell me that her brother is barking, that I have to hurry up and go see my brother, or her brother, or my brother. Okay, I think that's enough. That's enough. Yeah, however, I tricked my brain. You know, I have to trick my brain. My brain tries to get it all out of me. So every time, and I'm sure you noticed, I have a different system on how to write my to-do list, how to work. Sometimes I do my 15 minutes. Sometimes I do my 5 minutes. Sometimes I write the list this way. Sometimes I write it another way. I need to mix it up. So I get the motivation. It's hard for me to get motivation and energy and not get overwhelmed. It just stresses me out, everything. And I don't know why. I so want to be a good, normal person. Well, I am a good person, but I want to be more productive and get stuff done, and, you know. However, right now I'm writing a list every day, and I tricked my brain today because instead of writing out things like, it's a little bit crooked, but that's fine. Instead of saying one thing like clean up my desk, it's a big task, right? I wrote down all the little things like put away the paper, put away the pencils, put away this, put away that. So I get to have a long list again, because that's what my brain needs, a long list. And then the things I'm doing from the list are really short and they don't exhaust me very quickly. Oh my God. What do you think? I think it's just perfect. I love it. I love it. And here I'm thinking of using up the stuff. I just don't remember where. Oh, I remember where I put it. In my new organization here. My new organization. I want to use these up. What do I have here? Let's take it back out. Oh, but I need to remember how far. Just here to the whatever it says. I have no clue what it says. But this is how far I'm gonna go. Was it this? I think so. I think this is how far I'm gonna go. Okay? And this is how far I'm gonna go. Okay? And I don't care, I can just rip, right? Yes. You know, I think the video is long already because I had my half of a video done before. Okay, I want to make like a little notebook here, you know, with my leftover papers, because why not? But I think I gotta go first, yeah, because if BG doesn't fall asleep, he's just gonna not annoy me, but stress me out. There's the word. He's gonna just stress me out. It's not gonna be good. So, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. But I think that the video is really long already. So we're gonna finish this in the next one. I'm just gonna make a booklet and I'm going to sew it on top. Not much, just a couple pages. And I don't know if they will be writable or not. I hope so. Okay, so I'm gonna sew this across and call it a day, I think. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Hopefully I can come back. I want to craft more today, you know, but you never know. So thank you so much. I love it when you're here and you tell me that you did something while you were watching me. It kind of makes me feel like I'm not alone. So thank you for that. If you enjoyed this, thumbs up, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I really enjoy reading them and I see you soon. Hopefully. Bye-bye for now.